Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about maximizing your distance with the driver. Let's give it a go. So you've joined me at the amazing Edgbaston Golf Club in the Midlands here. I couldn't be any closer to the centre of Birmingham and you wouldn't know it. This place is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. If you've got a game booked here, you're in for a treat. Today's topic, as I said, is maximising the distance with your drive. And you've heard this a lot, and you probably know that you should be hitting up on the golf ball, right? So golfers are aware of that, but most golfers, when they're trying to hit up on it, end up hanging back. Now, the problem with that is they may well hit up on it, but they're also going to add a huge amount of loft to the golf club. So they create too high a launch, too much spin. They don't get the golf ball going any further. In fact, they're losing distance. We want to make sure we're hitting up on the ball without adding too much dynamic loft. And I have for you a really simple way to achieve that. That might sound really difficult, but how we need to hit up on the golf ball is by making sure into impact our handle is rising as our pressure is going forwards. So we're not cheating and hitting up on the golf ball by hanging back onto our trail foot. We're actually hitting up on the ball by making sure that the handle is rising into impact. You'll have heard me say this before if you're not new to my channel, but the lowest point our hands and the handle should get to is just before we hit the golf ball here at P6. Then what's happening is the handle is actually moving up into impact, and it's doing that because watch. My lead leg is straightening, my lead shoulder, and I like this as a feel. My lead shoulder is moving up and rotating. And the reason I like that as a feel is as I start to rotate that lead shoulder, it also allows my body to start to open. So it's moving up, but it's also moving back. And that really gets my body starting to turn. That keeps my tailbone on the line. So no more of those early extension swings that we tend to see this way. Too many golfers are trying to be very static, keep their head down, keep their head still. It doesn't work. We need to be dynamic. We need to allow our body to rotate. So as a drill, as an exercise, let's jump into it. First one. I have a second quick tip exercise for you as well. But first one, what you're going to do is make a backswing. Touch the ground at least a yard, I'm probably a yard and a half, 4 or 5 feet behind the golf ball, and actually get the club to miss the top of the golf ball, not by shortening my arms, but by actually extending my lead side. So straightening my lead leg, getting my lead shoulder moving up and behind me. And as I do that, you can hopefully see I'm moving forwards as well. My pressure is moving forwards. And that's really going to help me, as I said, start to hit up on the ball, but without adding that dynamic loft. So that's a great drill and a great feel. And the second exercise I would do is just simply using a head cover. So grab any old head cover, it could be a towel. We're going to go about 1.5 feet ahead of the tee peg or the golf ball. My driver head cover is quite big actually. I'm just going to pat it down a little bit. But what I'm going to try and do is hit the tee peg but miss the head cover. And again, I'm getting this action or achieving this by getting that feel of my body rotating and rising, not by actually leaning back. So let's give it a whirl. You can hear there, I hit the tee, miss the head cover, got my pressure going way towards my lead side. Once you've done that as a drill, let's give it a go. So let's jump straight into it. My feel here is going to be that, not over technical. I'm hitting up on the ball without adding loft. I'm doing loads of great things like getting my body open, but I'm not really thinking about any of that. I'm just thinking about my lead side moving up and rotating. And that's going to get that pressure to lead to my lead side. This really is a stunning course. I'm not sure I'd hit driver here. It's quite a tight one, but for the purpose of the video, we're going to give it a whirl. Yeah, take that. Give it a go. I hope the tip helps. If it does, make sure you hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel for more content just like this.